This is the old guy, and this is Still River Radio. Though it's not really radio, it's on YouTube, it's digital, and it's not broadcast. Um, well, it has not been a quiet 4th of July in Still River, and the summer has started. And this is called the Summer Delirium Show Extended. Do you feel disorientated in the heat? Do you feel like you want to get a banjo and just take off and not come back for like a year or 6 months? Do you find yourself wanting to do abandoning things? Well, that's what's called summer heat intense tension syndrome, SHITS. If you got that, you probably got that. People doing strange things. I noticed a lot of on the streets and in the mall, in the stores, people with small dogs in their valises or large purses or pocketbooks, as they call them. Usually women, but occasionally there'd be some men. I was standing in coffee line, and this woman in front of me had a large, like, beach bag, kind of a satchel under her arm, and out popped the little head of a little dog. Also, I've seen usually women pushing little strollers around, and instead of a baby in them, there'd be little dogs. So it's getting into the doggy days. So the heat has not been too bad. It was a cool 4th of July, rainy, and the day after, it's a beautiful July day, and no humidity, and very beautiful. But in the news, people with the SHITS syndrome seem to be popping up everywhere. A lot of nude sunbathers are being arrested out, not only at beaches, but at parking lots, on lawns, and on golf courses, and on roofs of buildings, and some of them are moonbathing. That means that they're out there at night. That's a sure sign. A fellow was caught breaking into a house. He was caught in the attic, and he had a ballerina tutu. He had put on some rubber boots, and he had a little rubber raft blown up, and they asked him why he was doing it. He said the great flood was coming soon, so he was there doing that. And a woman was caught riding down the railroad tracks in her car, and she was arrested, and she was also drunk. She said she didn't want to drive on the road drunk. She might injure other people. And another woman was caught going down the street in her town, riding just on the steel rims of her car, and they had to pull her over with sparks flying. And she told the judge that she just wanted to save on tire wear. So those kinds of things are happening in Still River. Another issue is these little doggy-doo bags all over. People are picking up their doggy-doo in these little bags. Some of them have, there was a little boxes in one municipality that was called the mutt mitt, and for $0.25 you put in, you get a little plastic bag with a little plastic bag glove to put your doggy-doo in. So I started to think about that whole issue. Somebody has to come. People leave them by the side of the road or on the curb sometimes. And municipalities have to come and pick it up, or they take it home. And it has to be picked up and transported at cost. And sent to retransferred to transfer stations and then separated and recycled for more doggy doo bags. So, I figure that's going to cost municipalities and increase taxes. After all the costs involved in processing, I think it comes out to something like $3 a doggy doo bag. So you could just leave your doggy doo where it lies and get a little, get some toothpicks and make little paper red flags and tape them to the top of the toothpick and stick it in your doggy doo pile. That would hopefully help other people from stepping on the doggy doo, which was the purpose of the whole thing, I think. Other than that, it seems like at no cost leave the doggy doo lie on the grass, and it fertilizes the grass and the soil. So you could either bag it or flag it. And that's the doggy doo issue here in the Still River this summer. And animals are even being affected by the summer heat index tension syndrome. I guess some cats and dogs who have gone feral or wild have teamed up. They've been raiding people's garbage cans and people who leave their shopping bags out. They raid those. And a monkey was seen stealing food out of shopping bags, and also grabbed one lady's car keys out of her hand and took off with her car keys. So that's happening also this summer in Still River. Summer heat index tension syndrome. Beware of it in Still River or anywhere this summer. Have a good summer.